Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to share with you some items that have arrived in the last week or so. These are items I have purchased, certainly two of them second-hand, one brand new. These are from funds I've sort of generated from the sale of another board game to a gentleman on Board Game Geek, and I've reinvested those funds in a couple of new games and another book game. I'm going to review Mike Lambo's Ghosts of the Jungle on a separate video. He's launched 3 or 4 different books in the last few months. I've already got one of those, the Normandy game. I think he's also released another Normandy game and a medieval one. But this one I'm particularly looking forward to, in a similar vein. Looks a little bit more involved, but a really interesting theme. So I'll share a bit more on that one in, as I say, in a separate video. Likewise, Dawn of Battle. These are, as I say, second-hand games, nearly new games. They've been opened. But I would like to share some unboxings of these games if my viewers would like that. Certainly I'm going to unbox Stalingrad today, but Dawn of Battle is another game I would be happy to do a video of, perhaps a bit of a playthrough as well, because it looks very interesting. But I'll await feedback from subscribers as to whether that is something that they would like to see or not. So, Stalingrad Solitaire. A game, well, I've been looking for a Stalingrad based game for a while. I had actually ordered Storm over Stalingrad by MMP Games a few months back, but the supplier could just not source a copy of it due to issues with supplies coming from overseas. So I turned my gaze to some other options. Inferno over the Volga was one I was looking at. Stalingrad Besieged and Stalingrad Solitaire. I saw this one again had come up. Someone was selling a copy in the UK at a reasonable price, and I decided to jump in. It's by a game company I haven't any experience of before, Canvas Temple Publishing. This game was released in 2020, but apparently it is a deluxe remake of a previous game, but looks really interesting. So yeah, just like to share really a little bit about the game, and again maybe a future video if that is something that subscribers would like. So importantly, what do you get in the box? So you get a rule book, you get a mounted and an unmounted game board. So you've got a choice there, those that prefer maybe a paper map or a hard mounted game board map. You've got a choice, which is great. One sheet of counters. This copy, I believe they've already been punched. Charts, table sheet, a deck of cards and some dice. And you can see there that it's rated quite low on the complexity scale, so again that's very suitable for me. And it is designed as a solitaire game. I believe as the player you are playing the Germans trying to escape the cauldron, or link up with reinforcements to hold the cauldron, and the Russian element is played by the bot within the game. So I've seen a number of videos of this. Most people concur game time anything up to 2 hours, which is quite long for a solitaire game, but I think if you've got a bit of time to play, there is a certain attraction to that. Getting it set up, you can maybe do it over a couple of plays. But again, you know, this was a big campaign, a big battle. You wouldn't expect necessarily to be able to play that in a very short time scale, but a couple of hours I think is very achievable. So you can see it's a lovely box, nice lovely artwork, And again, it's a good sturdy box, no problem there at all. As you can see here, we've got the cards. I'll come on to those in a moment. Counters, as I say, have already been punched. Very basic design, but this is more a strategic type game. What I really like about them, and you can see them laying in the box, you can read the numbers. You know, they're very, very well identified. It's very easy to see what units are what, and nice sort of colour schemes as well, so quite bold. So I quite like that, to be honest. And then you've got all the play markers. But importantly, you can see here the counters really actually quite thick. Let's just see if we can zoom that in a little bit for you. There you go. Yeah, they're pretty thick, pretty chunky, already rounded edges, very nice indeed. So you don't need to clip these. Very, very clear, very good quality, I would suggest. So components on the face of it look excellent. Let's just quickly show you some of the cards before we get into the other elements. Let's take these out of their protective bag, if I can get them out. There we go. So these cards, I believe, again, are linked to the Solitaire bot. So you can see some really nice artwork, photographs, period photographs. Yeah, really, really nice. And everything you need for a turn is on that card. And these are, again, really good, thick quality cardstock that you would expect in other games. I believe these are like a canvas backed. You can sort of see the material there. They're very thick, very good quality. You wouldn't need to sleeve these unless you really want to be honest. The quality is that good. So they look very, very nice. We've got rulebook, rules of play. Again, nice artwork. Rulebook runs to 15 pages, but as you can see in the back there, you've got these are reference tables more than anything else. So I would say, again, with setup rule, variable setup rules, optional rules, the key rules are probably about 10 pages. So interestingly, I've seen this on another video, the setup seems to be at the back of the book, which is very unusual. Normally you see that at the beginning, but you know, that's fine, that's not a problem. But it's a good size font, should be easy to read, a little bit of graphical information in there, not massively colourful, but it's okay. It's nicely produced. Again, good quality paper stock there. D6 dice, nice big dice, so that's good. We've got the map or board and the map. I'll come back to those in a moment. And then you've also got a hard copy of that quick reference tables that you saw in the rules. So that looks quite nice. Again, very thick cardstock. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of wear and tear. That's just a little thing I put in a box to protect the items. So let's just show you the map and what that looks like as well. So this is the map. You can see here, this is the paper map. Again, good stock, nice print. But that's a nice option if you prefer that. But I do like the mounted boards, and you can see I've just opened that up. It immediately lays lovely and flat. No problem at all there. Which is excellent. It's a really good quality mat board with the edges all turned over there, and you can see some of the detail on the map. It's a lovely sort of photographic map in looks like Russian. You've got your game turn tracks, your various relief force, Weber tracks, Luftwaffe, Hof relief force, and then on the left hand side here you've got the turn sequence. So again, really nice. You also got a key in the top left hand corner here. So fundamentally, I believe the setup will show, let me just move that into a slightly better position for you. The German player will be set up in this area here with forces around the salient, and then the Russian forces will be set up all around the outside, and the German player has to either hold on for 16 turns or connect with the relief forces, Hof relief force, and try and extract as many men as he or she can to save as much in terms of elements of the army as they can as well. So hopefully you can see some of the really nice graphical detail on the map. Of course, you're moving box to box, but when you start to sort of zoom in and study the bits underneath, you can see that these sort of boxes have been superimposed over what is a really lovely detailed map with some really nice details on it. I'll just take you up here to the key. So yeah, I think there's some really nice elements to the game. It is a very much a high level strategic game, as you would expect with something of this level, but component quality looks top drawer. Looks like it's going to be a couple of hours game time, and yeah, really looking forward to getting it on the table. So that is Stalingrad Solitaire by Canvas Temple Publishing. I hope you've enjoyed this short video and hope to see you again very soon. Please, if this is your first time visiting the channel, subscribe where indicated on the screen. Your support is very much appreciated, and I hope to be able to bring you more content soon. And thank you again to my loyal subscribers and for your continued positive feedback. It's really appreciated. See you soon.